Minnesota Dirt. Today is Saturday. Say what, 31st?
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve. Happy New Year, everybody. We are out here in the garage. Got the fam. New Minnesota Dirt video. That should be dropping here probably tonight or tomorrow. So by the time you see this, you've already watched that one. But letting everyone get the opinion before we drop it, in case if I got to change some editing on it or something like that. Like I said, still trying to learn exactly what I'm doing. Plan is today is pretty much just clean the shop up. Dad brought the new interior Shaw car right there. Then my dad's playing with my new toy that he got me for Christmas. Let's check in with him. Dad, what you got going on here?
Mobile parts rack.
Mobile parts rack.
We're gonna organize race cars by BTK.
So yeah, this fancy doodad on wheels. So plan is here we'll have all of our rivets of, large blackhead, small blackhead, the flavors all laid out. So then I can just take this fancy cart and just wheel it over that car if I need it, or wheel it over to this car when I need it, instead of having to walk and try to find it all, and just keep everything a little more organized and clean.
Turn you into a professional organization.
Turn me into a professional organization. I like that. It's gonna be our new motto. So yeah, like I said, when you got don't get me wrong, I got a good sized garage, but it's kind of small. So you gotta be able to pack 10 pounds of things in a 5-pound bag. So you gotta be smart on your organization and on how you have things laid out so that you can function. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Dad's gonna put that together. Then I'm gonna start trying to get this interior put in here. So probably gonna set you guys up and we'll do a time lapse of me playing with interior. So here we go. Again. So what we use to make notches is the Weir's Machine Notcher. WM238, available in 1 inch, 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches, and 1.75 inches. So we got the family here. Oh, actually, we're missing one. So when using these, a lot of people will bury it past the jaw and it'll actually twist the jaws and break it. Don't do that, that's bad. So you do not want to go past this line. So I'm trying to go in. So what I've been doing is I line the back up, then usually I just see the hole there. As long as I see the hole is full, I then cut it. Taking little bites. Really fancy tool, makes life a lot easier, cuts it out nice and clean, smooth, no sharp burrs, cut somebody. But the biggest thing is small bites. If you try to get too
I'm rubbing my finger really hard, so it's nice and smooth.
But like I said, it's small bites. If you try to go too far, too fast, it'll break the tool, you'll get all angry.
Hurt your wrist.
It does sometimes. So small bites, and we'll just keep nibbling away a 1/2 inch at a time. A lot nicer than trying to use a hole saw way back here and then cutting into it. It's also nice is being able to take small bites. Is like right now, I don't know where this needs to go. So I drew my line where I thought it needed to go, and I was way off. So now I can just keep making little 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch bites until I can make it perfect. So we're gonna do Probably one more, and then I'm gonna go back to the car and try to see if it'll fit now. Alright, let's go see if it fits. And you go more. So yeah. So that's the gist of that. Looks like I gotta go back another inch or so to get us all the way.
So now for all you Shaw guys out there that are beating your head against the wall going, wait a minute, there's not supposed to be a bar there. These, we've added these bars just to try to stiffen the car up a little bit. We've always felt that the Shaw cars are a little flexy. So these two bars here have been added. So that's why we got this little extra farting around in the interior. Bolt bin's coming out good. Look at that, huh? Talk about organized. Someday this is gonna be a really organized shop.
So yeah, what we're cutting is 043 aluminum. Now,
There you're half, yeah, there you go. You're half in, half out on the bottom there.
oh, I should be fully out.
You're,
Corner.
yeah, there you go. There you go, that's looking a little better. Maybe just a smidge more.
Smidge more, yeah.
So, all right, well, you get the gist.
You get the gist. Alrighty, got the interior in, and then I did a little extra and got the steering column in. Thought the phone was on, phone wasn't on, and I'm sorry, but I really don't want to take it all back out to put it back in. So I gotta remake the front here. It didn't really work out. Got steering column on in. Look at that hole placement. A little sketching, a little kind of drawing, and got it. Not bad, not bad. It's a little tighter on the bottom than it is the top, but it spins freely. Pretty good. Yeah, interior turned out pretty well. Get the gauges in it. One of the tools I was using that I find extremely helpful, Weir's Machine WM514. This thing is, it looks kind of ridiculous, but it is so helpful. So from the tip of this point to that hole right there is a 1/2 inch. So when I'm laying out the rivets here, all I do is put that on there to the line and start marking my holes out. So then I know on like the 1 inch flange on the back that I'll be in the center of the flange. So it works out so nice being able to just kind of slide it and kind of figure out where they need to go. So get you one, WM415. Also comes with this little guy. This little guy, nicer, you know, doing gauges, you know, somewhere where you really can't get that big guy. You stick this cute little guy in there and get it marked out. But yeah, that's all in. Turned out pretty good. I'm satisfied. So plan is now I'm going to get the brakes cleaned up, the master cylinders. Then after the master cylinders are clean, put those in. And then after those are in, probably start running brake lines. Yeah, run brake lines before I put the gauge cluster all in, so they don't have to mess with all the wires and the spaghetti hanging out everywhere. So I say so way too much. I need to stop. Every time I edit and I hear that word, I'm like, gah! So I just did it again. I'm gonna clean those pedals and we're gonna get started here. So put you on the mount and we'll do a time lapse. All right, got the brake pedals in, throttle pedals in. Next thing is brake lines. After I got this all installed, I shut the camera off and been messing with these brake lines. I have 2 pairs of brake lines off of cars, both Shaws. And I have been struggling to figure out how this jigsaw puzzle goes together. Like, borderline stressed out. Don't understand here. It came off so easy. I don't understand why I can't get this thing to go back together. Well, I doubt you guys really want to see me struggling right now. I don't know why my face is so red. Looks like I got beat up. Anywho, I'm going to continue trying to figure out this brake line situation on how they go back together. After I figure that out, then I'll probably set you guys up and do another time lapse of trying to get the brake lines hooked up. So yeah, that's the goal. Yeah, get the brake lines, fuel cell in, fuel lines ran. Got the rear end all mocked up right now. Here's those setup sticks I talked about earlier, all set up, ready to rock. So now I can get different J-bar mount. The rear end was too far over. So yeah, right now this rear end is sitting at ride height. So now I can, that's how I knew the J-bar was in the wrong place. The only way I could fix it was to get a different mount. And then I gotta get a shock mount up in here for the slider. So, all right, gonna keep working on these darn freaking brake lines and try to figure out how this thing is supposed to go. We'll chat in guys a little bit.
Your dad did a horrible job stacking parts.
Yeah, you'll have that. Feed that through. All right, gave it to you. How do you feel, TJ?
Horrible.
Why?
It doesn't fit.
Oh, it will.
I think you lied to me.
Too small? Aw, see? Where's the faith?
Like a glove.
Like it was meant to be. Wow, that looks pretty snazzy, huh?
It's not in the center.
What do you mean it's not in the center?
It's not in the center.
Oh, that's centered enough. It's TJ, don't point that out. Shh. Yeah, it's a little offset. Oh, no, because the tack goes right there.
Oh.
Yeah, the fancy tack goes there. So, see? Give the old man some faith. Look at that. Gauges are in. Bam. Got the brake lines all ran. Fuel cell cage painted, then we'll put that in next. Tabs all welded on. Front brake lines, they're all zip tied up. Man, almost feels like I know what I'm doing. But we really don't. We're just kind of going with the flow. Morning, Minnesota Dirt. Today's Sunday. You saw us last night. TJ and I working on the race car, getting brake lines, fuel cell. You know what we got done. This morning, we're gonna get some breakfast. GRT car. If you guys are know anyone that's looking for a darn good car, definitely get a hold of us. That's gonna be a good car. Like I said, I'm half tempted to keep that thing. It's gonna be a nice and straight frame. It's gonna have all Weir's bolt-ons. It's gonna make a really good car for somebody. If you're interested, message us because it's not too late. We can change it from build it into a B mod and turn it into an A mod. So let us know. Walking across the street here to TJ's house. We're gonna load up and go to one of our favorite breakfast places in St. Charles called Dell's. Got a really good breakfast buffet. There's the old Shaw car. There. I ran out of driveway space, so TJ was nice enough to store it over in his. D for Duramax, in case you forgot what comes in the Chevy. Sorry, TJ, don't mean to pick on you, buddy. So, that's our plan. Go to breakfast at Dell's, come back, start wrenching on some race cars, and then watch some Vikings. Vikings and Giants for the playoffs. Hopefully they don't choke. They've been known to do that. Oakley, hi handsome boy. Oakley and Riley. All right, you guys are going to stay home though. You can't come to Dell's with us. Sorry. Hi, honey. So we're at Dell's, having the breakfast buffet. What do you have going on over there? Trying to make sweet tea. It's like we got some pancakes with strawberry syrup, some egg bake, and hash browns. Yeah.
Can you eat in peace?
No, you can't. Hey, you know that hash brown is already in that egg bake, so really you're having 2 helpings of hash browns.
Sounds good to me. I like potatoes.
Then we got Jenny. Jenny, where's your food?
I don't know. Let's come.
TJ's already on plate number 2. I'm finishing on plate number 1. See you at Dell's. Alright, we just got back from breakfast. All changed. Now TJ and I are going to get this fuel cell all put back in. So we'll set you guys up for a time lapse and hopefully the fuel cell will be done. All right, so you just watched. Let's get that fuel cell done. Big thanks to TJ helping me get that fuel cell in. I think it was kind of a pain in the butt. So many holes and trying to get everything to line back up perfectly is not the easiest of tasks. And there's the finished product. Fuel lines ran. Got the brake calipers on both sides. We even swept. Got the corner cleaned up a little bit. So now we're kind of done. We're kind of out of parts now in this car for right now. I need to get another piece of fuel line. I got to redo that. I don't like how that's done. Also got to get a different power steering line. Running up a little short now with the front bars being a little different. So I'll have my dad bring me all of our spare fuel line stuff and power steering lines and get that. But yeah, it actually looks like a freaking race car now. Now that we're kind of at a standstill, I gotta bring the sliders to work. Just need to clean them up and rebuild them, re-grease them. And then we'll get the sliders on. Then the rear end's pretty much done. Yeah. Again, big thanks to TJ for all the help he's done. I haven't seen my floor in a hot minute, and look at that. How nice that looks. All nice and clean. Kind of clean the shop up a little bit. Now I think TJ and I are gonna start working on this thing. I'm gonna get that lower switched around. Get this thing on the scales. Do a scale job on it quick and just kind of measure where we're ended up on at the end of the season. Just take some good notes on it. And then little sneak peek. Oh, what's going to happen to this car on the off season? Oh, we're leaking. That is going to be our plan. We're waiting on aluminum to get to the shop so that we can do the decking on that. So we're going to start working on my car. I haven't touched this thing since the Jamboree. That's what, 3 months ago now? Yeah, like 3 months ago since I've touched this car. So we're gonna do that. So hey, thank you for watching this video. A little sneak peek on what's coming in the next video. Probably Wednesday, maybe Tuesday. I'm gonna drop a little bonus video that Charlie and I shot together before he left. So Charlie is now officially gone. I believe he's gone for 5 weeks, and then he gets to come home for a little bit, and then he leaves again, I think, or maybe he doesn't get to come home after that 5 weeks. I don't know, but yeah, right now he's in Fort Rucker, Alabama, going through warrant officer school. Not a joke of a school, so he's looking pretty good. Talked to him a little bit, and he's looking pretty good at going on how he's doing. Words are tough. So keep him in your prayers so that he stays strong. You know, the Army likes to beat you down and then they build you back up. So, but sometimes going through that beat-down stage really takes a toll on you physically and mentally. So definitely keep Charlie in your prayers for safe and he stays strong and powers through. I have no doubt that he'll have any problems. So I don't think he won't have any problems. That kid's tough as nails. Me beating him up our entire childhood has, you know, physically prepared him for moments like this. By the way, he still can't beat me up. You know, everyone growing up has always told me, you better be nice to your brother. He's gonna be bigger than you and beat you up one day. I'm almost 30 years old and I'm still waiting for that day. So, Charlie, if you're watching this video on some downtime, still can't beat me, but I love you. So, hey, we will talk to you guys later, and thanks for watching again. We appreciate it. Please share and subscribe our videos. Like I said, pound that like button. Helps us out a ton to get us onto the bigger YouTube platform. Tell your family, tell your friends. Please share us on Facebook. That helps us out a ton too. And again, thank you guys so much for all your support, all your comments. The last few videos I posted, the comments have been phenomenal. Please keep it up. We absolutely love it. Though, thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you in the next video.